Hey gamer friends, I'm Danielle.
And I'm Josiah, and we are ready to roll. October is almost here, and you know what that means? Spooky season is right around the corner. That's right, it's time to bust out the pumpkins, the candy corn, and the board games. We're embracing the season with our October board game challenge, where we'll be playing different spooky board games this month. We've got haunted mansions, cursed artifacts, and plenty of monsters to go around. So grab your favorite blanket, a mug of hot cider, because we're about to get our fight on.
All right, so October begins our gaming season.
Yes.
Because we play so many more games in the fall and winter than we do during the spring and summer, because that's kind of our busy time of year outside of the hobby.
Right.
So we thought, what better way than to kick it off with this October challenge? So we have a few guidelines, so we want to tell you exactly what the challenge is and what our guidelines were for it.
So the very first guideline that we want to lay out for us is that we're not starting the challenge officially until the second week of October, because our daughter's getting married the first week of October, so
Yes.
We're going to be a little preoccupied with that.
Yeah, there will be no games being played the first week of October.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have to start later.
Yep.
Another part is we want to play at least 3 games each week. And so for those last 3 weeks of October, we want to play at least 3 games. So that means we need to play at least 9 spooky games in the month of October.
Yep. But we've got a couple more.
We do. We have a list of 11.
Yeah.
So that's like our stretch goal,
It
right?
is our stretch
it's our
goal,
stretch challenge to get through all of them.
These are all games that we currently own.
Yes.
Some that we've played, some that we haven't played in a while, and some that we haven't played at all. So we're very excited to get all of these back on the table and give them a go again.
Yeah, it's kind of a good excuse to get some of these games back out that we haven't played in a really long time.
Yeah.
I think there's only 2 games that we have listed that we've played this year.
Yeah.
And so the rest of them we haven't even played this year, but that's why we wanted to do this, so we could get it back out.
Absolutely.
Also, all of these games are going to be in-person games. So this challenge is all about playing in person. So this won't include any games on BGA or any other digital format. We're going to be playing these together.
Mm-hmm. And these are just for fun. This challenge for us is just for fun. There's no points or anything like that.
Yeah,
it's
not
just
really any stakes.
Yeah, no, it's just an excuse, like she said, for us to get these games back out and do it in a themed way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Although if I win more games than you, that would just be a bonus.
Yeah. Yeah, and there are a couple of these games that are on our shelf of shame, I think.
Yes. They're games we haven't played yet at all. They're even still in shrink wrap. So.
Yes. So we will be getting them off of our shelf of shame in October.
All right, so let's get into our lineup of games. Do you want to go ahead and start?
Yeah, but first, let's talk about what we're going to do with this.
Yeah.
So we are going to give our predictions on this video of how spooky each of these games are that we're going to talk about.
Yeah, because like we said, we haven't played them in a long time.
Yep.
So we just thought this would be a fun thing to add to the video.
And then later, when you watch our Games That Won October video, we'll give our final estimation of how spooky the games were after we've played them.
Yes.
So the levels are Deeply Eerie is the first level of spookiness.
It's down here.
And then Haunted Terrors is next. And then Spine Shuddering. Ooh. And then last is Utterly Horrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure very many of these will get to the Utterly Terrifying, but we'll see.
Yeah, okay. And granted, this is in a board game sense.
Yes.
And I do not like scary movies.
Yeah, we're not.
I'm
we're not
a scary horror movie.
We're not horror people.
But so I might rate them a little higher than you would.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I will say before we get into this, there is one spooky game that I really have been wanting to play, but we haven't got a chance to play it yet, and we don't own it.
Oh.
And it's Nemesis.
Oh, that's true.
Yes, the movie Alien in a Box kind of thing. I really want to play that, and maybe we can convince somebody we know to come over and play that with us in October.
October might not work for that.
We'll see. The first one we have is Psychic Pizza Deliverers Go to the Ghost Town. This is a brand new game. As you can see, it's still in the shrink wrap. And this is one that I think you got on like a pretty good sale, right?
I did. So I bought this during Nerds Day. And so we just haven't played it yet. And what better time to play it than October? I think it's a deduction game.
Okay.
And yeah, I got it pretty cheap, so.
Yeah, and you got this as a recommendation from Foster the Meeple, right?
Yeah, they kind of champion this game, and I don't know, it just looked funny to me, so I thought
this one looks like it's a little bit more on the cutesy, spooky side.
Yeah.
So we'll see, like maybe the goofy, spooky, so we'll see.
Okay, so let's do our prediction.
Okay, so my prediction for this is just barely on the deeply eerie.
Deeply eerie. Okay, yeah. No, I'm with you on that one. I think this one's going to be a deeply eerie game.
Okay.
All right. Okay, next up is Final Girl.
Yeah.
Now, Final Girl is actually a solo game, and it's one that I've played, but you've never played this one before. This, all solo games can also be played cooperatively. So I thought this might be fun to try and get this game out and play it together.
Yeah.
And see how well we do, because it is actually a really difficult game.
Yeah.
And I love that in cooperative or solo games. I think that that's a good thing. And so I think this one would be fun. This one, it just basically is playing off of the trope in a horror movie of being the final girl, the only one left standing.
Yeah.
And so we're going to play this one.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of looking forward to this because you've played it and you like it a lot, and I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I'm really looking forward to playing this one.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, so our prediction for this one, so remember, let's see. I think this is my prediction, and you can say if you agree. I think this one is going to be in the Haunted Terrors, category number 2.
Okay. All right. Well, I've never played it.
Right.
I've only heard about it, and so I would say... Yeah, I would probably put it in that based on what I've heard.
Okay.
In the second tier, Haunted Terrors.
Haunted Terrors.
Yeah. All right, next up is Marvel Zombies. So this is a game where the Marvel superheroes are the zombies. Little twist. And we've had a lot of fun with this game.
Yeah, it's been a while since we played it, but yes, we had fun with it.
Yeah, so it's basically in the same world as Zombicide. And so I think you're taking out mutants or something like that.
Yeah, if I remember right. It's been a while. Yeah.
And the board is a layout of a city block or a room or something, like rooms and stuff like that.
You have to go through doors and try and... There's different objectives, actually.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you have to get keys or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, that sounds right. So, yeah, we've had a lot of fun with this. Haven't played it in a really long time. So, looking forward to getting this one back on the table. And I would put this in the deeply eerie category.
Yeah, it almost goes into the Haunted Terrors because if you really think about it, let me just give you my case here.
All right, sell me.
If you really think about it, if the Marvel heroes became zombies, that would be terrifying.
Okay.
Because they're like, they have extra strength. There's something special about them, right?
That's true.
And so if they actually became zombies, that would be so scary.
Yeah, but they are still fighting mutants, not regular people, right?
No, I think they're fighting regular people.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think
I don't remember that. Well, if that's the case...
They're coming against you, right? You have to fight them.
Yeah. If that's the case, then I would say it's Haunted Terrors.
Okay. All right, well, we're going to let you know because I'm not 100% sure and you aren't either. That's how long it's been since we played, so we'll figure it out.
Officially, our prediction is going to go into the Haunted Terrors category.
All right, next up on the list is Horrified. We happen to have World of Monsters, so that's the one we're going to do. We have played through, I think, 2 of the monsters in this one. And so we haven't actually even played through all the monsters. So I think this one will be a good one to get out and try our hand at those extra monsters that we've never played.
Right.
I like Horrified. I think it's a good game. It doesn't get a lot of love, but I think it's pretty good for a cooperative game. You're kind of having to go around and do all these different things on the board to try and defeat. Each monster has like certain ways that you defeat them, and so I really like this game. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it back on the table. I remember thinking this was a pretty good game. It's not great, but it was a pretty good game, and I had fun with it. And so, yeah, I think for artwork and naming and monsters and theming, this one's pretty up there.
I think so too.
I would probably put it in the spine shuddering category.
That's what I'm going with, is spine shuddering.
Okay, spine shuddering it is.
Shuddering.
All right. Next up is a game I love so much. And it's a heavy one.
It is.
Too Many Bones. Yeah.
Yes.
This is a game that is so good to me. I love it so much. And it is one that initially I wouldn't think, okay, this is spooky necessarily, but it has good monsters.
It has really good monsters.
It has really good monsters.
Yeah.
And I will say, based on that, I would say this is creeping into the spine shuddering category.
That's where I was going to put it too.
Okay.
I think it goes very well into the spine shuddering, because those monsters, not only are they creepy, they are hard to defeat.
Super hard.
And so I think they definitely go in that category, because they are mean.
Yeah, they are. That sounds good. And so this is maybe one that we've played more recently than the others.
Yes.
And so I think this one's probably not going to change.
Probably not.
Next month, but there you go.
All right. Next up is Deception, Murder in Hong Kong.
Murder.
Yes. Not Muck Duck.
Not Muck Duck.
R is among the most menacing of sounds. That's why they call it murder and not muck duck.
That's for Office fans, just in case. Deception, Murder in Hong Kong is my favorite of the social deduction games. This is one that is going to be a little bit trickier for us to play, because it's one that we can't play with just the two of us.
That's right.
And so we'll
have to recruit.
We'll have to get somebody who wants to play with us.
Yeah, for sure.
But it is a good deduction game. You're trying to solve a murder, but one of you is the murderer.
Yeah, it's fun. The thing about this that I think sets it apart for you with other social deduction games is that there's actually physical things, tangible things that you work with.
Yes.
Cards and tiles and things of that nature. And so it's a little bit less theater of the mind.
Yeah, but even not just theater of the mind. When you play some of those other social deduction games, you're accusing people at the beginning based on no evidence whatsoever.
That's true.
And this one, you actually have something to go off of at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
And that's why I like it, because it's like, you might pick the wrong person, but at least you have something to go off of.
Right. Yeah,
so
that's a good point.
That's why I enjoy this one.
Where are you putting this one?
I think it falls into Haunted Terrors. That's the
Okay.
second level, the Haunted Terrors.
I was going to put it Deeply Eerie.
Okay.
But okay,
one of you is a murderer.
that is true.
Someone at the table.
I'll say though that I'll go with you on because of this. The artwork on the cards is pretty good.
Yeah,
like
it's fun.
It's a little creepy.
Yeah.
And so I'll give you Deeply Eerie.
Okay, yay.
Sorry, not Deeply Eerie. I'll give you Haunted Terrors.
Yeah, yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay, next up is Run, Fight, or Die.
All right.
Yeah, this is another zombie game where basically you're just fighting off the horde.
Yes. You're trying to survive. You kind of have a little bit of asymmetrical powers.
Yep.
Like you have a certain ability that you can do depending on what character you are, and you fight zombies.
Yep. I will say though that with this one, it is somewhat hard, at least when you get to the higher level of, once they start like creeping in, the horde starts creeping in.
Yeah, if you can't take care of them early enough, they can start overrunning you.
Overrunning you, and it gets pretty hard at that point. But I would say generally speaking, it's not that difficult.
No, I feel like this is an intro
Yeah.
level game. Like, this is something that if somebody really liked the theme, this would be a good one to get people into the hobby because it's not super difficult.
Right.
But it's still pretty fun.
It is fun. Yeah, I had fun playing it for sure. I would say, for me, this one goes in the deeply eerie category.
Yeah. Let me think about this. Okay, I'm putting it in Haunted Terrors.
Okay.
Because I think that if there's a zombie horde, that's pretty creepy. This is like apocalyptic. This is Walking Dead-esque game. I mean, I think that's pretty creepy.
Yeah. I mean, I can go there, but I mean, I think you can do that with all of these.
Well, sure.
With your imagination. But I think with the artwork, they kind of made it sort of like meme-y.
Yeah, that's true.
And so I think they're leaning into the sort of, I don't want to say cute, but like the lighter side of horror. And so for that, I think it goes in deeply eerie.
Okay, I'll go with you on that one.
Okay.
All right, next up is The Goonies Never Say Die.
Never Say Die.
Okay, so this one we haven't played in a really long time. I can't remember actually when it was. It was when it came out.
Yeah, we played it with our girls when they were still living there. So
anyway, this one was more like you had to have a dungeon master and then players.
Or a game master.
Game master, yeah. So this is one I feel like it says you can play 2 to 5 players, but I feel like at a 2-player, it probably isn't going to be very much fun.
Right.
So I think this is also one that we're going to have to try and see if we can recruit a couple of people to play with us.
Absolutely. I remember thinking this was pretty fun when we played it.
Do you?
Yeah. I mean, I was the game master, so I didn't get to play, but I had a lot of fun doing that part of it.
Yeah. I can't, I don't have very much to go off of.
Right.
So I'm going to wait on that because I just can't remember a lot about the game.
I will say the nostalgia factor on this is super high.
I mean, who did not love the Goonies in the 80s?
Yeah, I don't know. No one.
Awesome.
Yeah. But as far as, spooky.
Yeah.
How are we going with this one?
I mean, this to me is deeply eerie.
Deeply eerie?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go there for sure.
Yeah, because it's just kind of like that nice little spooky background.
Yeah. This was spooky back in the 80s.
Oh, it was awesome. This was such a great movie as a kid. I loved it.
Yeah. All right, there you go. Okay, next up.
That's a big old beast.
Big box. Mansions of Madness.
Yes.
Okay. I love this game. I really do.
Really?
I really like it.
It grew on you, maybe.
It grew on me a lot.
Okay.
I really want to get some more of the content for it.
Yes.
I hate that you have to pay for it.
Yeah, well, pay for more scenarios.
Scenarios, yeah, but
because it doesn't come with very many.
Yeah, they give you 2 or something, 2 or 3 or something.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
Anyway, whatever it is, I want to play this more, and I'm excited to get it back on the table for sure.
Yeah, this one you're basically paying for there's so many miniatures in it, and so that's where a lot of the cost goes. And I almost would rather it have just been standees and been a little bit cheaper and had more of the scenario content in there, because they don't really stand well. It's a little clunky.
It is.
But the actual content of the game itself is pretty good.
I would say really good. Yeah. And you're walking through this mansion that is filled with monsters and all kinds of creepy things. Yeah,
this one has an exploration factor to it. So you have to, here's a clue that you're trying to see. Okay, now I'm going to go in here. And it's really easy to get overrun with the monsters if you're in the wrong room or you're being chased by something. It's not easy, that's for sure.
Not easy at all. And this one kind of leans into the sort of Illithid, Mind Flayer sort of lane of horror.
Yeah, is it Cthulhu style what is it? Lovecraftian?
It's Lovecraftian for sure. But I don't know if it's technically Cthulhu.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
Again, I actually can't remember. It's been so long since we played this game.
Yeah. It's a good one. I'm putting this all the way up in utterly horrifying.
I think this is our utterly horrifying game.
Yeah.
This is more immersive too.
Oh yeah,
So
big time.
I would say utterly horrifying for sure.
Absolutely.
Okay. Next up is Core of Discovery. Okay, I did take the shrink off of this because
Yeah.
I started looking at the game, but we have never played this one. This
Right.
is brand new to us, so it's technically on our shelf of shame, but we haven't had it for very long. This one, it made the list because in the game, you are kind of an alternate universe. You are going through Lewis and Clark expedition, but because it's an alternate universe, you are having to battle monsters. That's my understanding of the game.
Gotcha.
And so I absolutely have no idea what spooky
Level it
this
is.
will be.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
either because I literally know nothing about this game except what you just said.
Yeah. Now the box, I mean, the art makes it look like you're kind of creepy. It's
Yeah.
kind of creepy where you are and things like that.
Yeah. So based on what you've said
So,
and the artwork on the box, I'm going to put it in Haunted Terrors.
okay. I think, yeah, let's do it. Let's say Haunted
Okay.
Terrors.
All right.
I think that's good.
All right. And last up is Clank Catacombs. One of my favorite games of all time.
Yes. This one we have played this year.
Yes, we have. And so this is delving into a dungeon where a dragon lives and
Mhm.
trying to steal his artifacts and his treasures without getting killed.
Yeah, you can't, you can't make too much noise.
Right.
Or, yeah, you'll wake him up and,
And pay the consequence.
Yeah.
So this one has the exploration aspect in
Right.
it because you're revealing the dungeon as you go. And but this leans a lot into the sort of humor side of horror.
I agree with that.
So definitely I would put it in deeply eerie.
Yeah, it's the deeply eerie. The reason it kind of made this list is because you are creeping down into catacombs.
Yes.
And so to me, that fits the spooky narrative, the spooky season.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not super spooky.
No.
So I think it goes in the deeply eerie
Yeah.
as well.
But while it may be on the lowest rung of the spookometer, it is on the highest level of enjoyment and fun.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, who knows? By the end of October.
So those are the 11 games that we are going to try to play in our October board game challenge. So what we would like to do is invite you to come along this challenge with us and play along.
Yeah, so what I did for this challenge, and you wouldn't have to do something like this, but I made what I'm calling like a little Scrappy tracker. Scrappy because it's kind of scrapbook style. But we wrote all of the games down, and I think what we're going to do maybe is list what our predictions are on this side, and then what our final, spooky meter
rating is.
rating. Yeah, there you go. Our final rating is on this side. And we just thought that would be really fun. And that way we'll know which games we played. We do have a few extra lines if we want to add some more games. If we're just like really feeling the game season,
right.
We can add some more. But as of right now, this is our challenge and this is what we're wanting to do.
Yeah, and like we said earlier, you can go later in this month and check out our video on the games that won October to find out what our final scores were for these games, what our final spooky score was.
Yes, and how we did on the challenge.
How we did on it, yeah. And what we thought about it.
So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.
And tell us down below in the comments, what are some spooky games that you have? We want to hear about that. And we want to hear if you're willing to go on this challenge with us.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.